Guys, it happened. They patched in recovery costs or salvage costs or whatever the hell you want to call it. Now, I wanted to make a video that's not a public service announcement because this is gonna get to you way after it happens. Dear God, I hope you didn't go and do that. Don't die. It's back. Don't die now. But I thought we would document what an amazing time this was and let it die. And just go over the things that you could do and manipulate, and it was so awesome. And honestly, I think it's stuff like this I think is awesome for the community because it actually it makes them come together, or makes the community with a general effort to break the game, they go forth and do that. For a developer, it's probably like, oh shit, everything's not working properly, but as a gamer, it's like, fuck yes, I can micro farm and do it twice as fast. So I thought I'd make a video going over what made it so awesome, just in case there's someone who doesn't know about the glory days of zero salvage cost. Ha, so cool. Anyways, regardless, we are going to be playing safe again. So a little bit less running and all that. Then again, running is not always the worst. Anyways, moving on. It can be bad, but it's sometimes not the worst. Boom. Come on, you fucking... Oh, by the way, I just had a shower, so my hair's all frizzy and shit. I hate it. Also, I'm sweaty because I just finished working out. It's the whole thing. Also, I have hot showers. Bunch of shit. Listen, guy, you're getting on my nerves. Boom. There we go. We're gonna switch to the knife. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna cook you. And we're gonna have another life, because what we're doing in this video is nothing crazy. We're just gonna go be farming wool. I know, exciting, who? But it's my damn helmet, dude. I really hope this helmet becomes more than just it is. Again, I mentioned this on stream, but I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a video, but I really am hoping that it becomes something more than just a shitty mask, even if it's something like a design, because that's all they could really go with it. They could change. The hood is kind of fine, but it's the face that is I hope when you get it to tier 4 or 5, it becomes something the bone is a little bit more chiseled out, and maybe you have a design or an actual skull. That's what I'm hoping for, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't need this, nor do I want the money. But you wanna see something sweet, guys? I've been away for 2 or 3 days. Not really. I've been farming like crazy. I've been farming like I was on yesterday and the day before that. I was making use of my time while this was going on, because they did let us know that they were gonna patch it ahead of time. So of course everyone's like, oh shit. We got 1 successful defense. Great. Great. Yeah, see, the thing that kills me is the Spilithium. That's the only thing that I'm like, come on, guy. Come on. Fuck off. The Spilithium issue is a big deal to me, but yeah, I probably lost 20,000 Spilithium. Sick. Great. Anyways, but the reason why you guys may be like, dude, if it's such an issue with you, just fucking make defenders and defend your base. You have no one defending your base. And I'm like, well, the reason why I'm not doing that, we're supposed to be talking about the glory days of salvage cost. Anyways, the reason why I'm not doing that is because, well, it's pointless to put them up there if they don't have good armor. So I was making every single second I had, or spending every single second I had, farming materials just so I could get a good chest piece. And I'm about to have some high gear pants like this. Now sadly, it doesn't match my chest piece, which is why I eventually might just start upgrading this, because I have 14 DOD red medals and it only costs 1. And honestly, I probably should have just upgraded this. This is awesome. It's extremely lax with what it's asking for. That is amazing. Whereas this is shitty and asks for the world. Well, actually not too much. Again, it's way better off than the other shit that you could farm for. But anyways. The pants is what I come back to. The pants are fucking awful. They require so much shit. Anyways, moving on. We're gonna go ahead and farm for wool. Yes, and we're gonna not want to die. I felt like I was gonna do something, and then I just spaced out, and it's gone now. Oh, by the way, I got my hands on this. It does quite a bit of damage. It does 400. And just for comparison, this does 400 as well, except they're nowhere close to each other. For instance, this. As its base movement speed, as you guys see, it moves forward, so it's not just a stagnant weapon. I do believe the katana kind of does that, which is nice, but also it has a heavy hit, which is this, which is pretty great, but also I'm wasting its durability. Damn it. But anyways, its heavy hit is what makes it kind of crazy, because you completely commit, and you can spam the shit out of that heavy charge, and I think it times your damage by a whole lot, and it's great. I can't go there, shit. what? My thing's full? Oh yeah, because of salvage costs. It's like, hey, you won that one encounter, and I'm like, oh great. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So yeah, I was trying to farm good armor for my defenders, so that if I ever did want to properly defend my base and not get robbed every second, I probably should do that. So my first step was to get the armor that they could wear, so they could actually put up a fight, or else they're just still gonna get dunked on. So I did that, and now we're actually in business, kinda, sorta. We'll see. I don't know. Get out of my head. The point of this video is to reminisce about the glory days of salvage costs. So for those guys who do not know, I made a lot of videos about it, and in every video I was super worried that you guys were gonna see it and then think, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then only to realize that it's patched and you just lost like $200,000 or a fighter in that instance, or all the gear that fighter had. So I was really like not sure when they were gonna patch it, so I was constantly prefacing people to do that. But basically what no salvage cost did, it allowed you to get your fighter back for 0 cost, so a lot of like the chest farming became super easy. You didn't have to fight these waves and waves of onslaughts of enemies. You could just die and you get plopped right back down to the bottom, and a lot of the chests are in like sub-genres of floors, so like over here, so you have to take an elevator up and down and down and up and then to the elevator, and then finally you get to the elevator, yeah, the actual one, and then you go all the way down then all the way up, and it's just a lot, where this way you just cut it in half by a ton, and it was so good. This is overkill by a lot. Let's switch back to this. Oh Jesus, this is still overkill, but like hopefully less. Also, I don't have a lot of like inventory space, so wools, we need like 6 wool. That's a lot. That's a lot of a lot. Oh, okay, you're not the worst. I don't know how you knew where I was, but yeah. Oh, that's bullshit. You barely hit me. Got some spalithium. Bullshit. I hate how that staggers you, but does 1 point of damage. It's like, what are you on? Cotton. None of this is what I want. Anyways, the point I was trying to make. Salvage cost was awesome because it made this game honestly really playable, and I feel so shit for people that didn't have this window, because it allows you to catch up at an insane speed again. And truly enjoy what you enjoyed in the beginning. Like for me, my favorite part about this game is the customization options, being able to get gear that looks cooler and cooler and helps you out more and more. I love that. Also, it kind of like fits your style, and I really like all those things. I think it's just awesome. But it starts to become impossible to level up stuff unless you dump like extreme amounts of time into the game, and there's no way around that. Like there's no way, like you can't get a certain chest or crate or whatever that just so happens to have random resources in it. You can, but it of course costs like way more than it does because they partner it with death metals. And you're like, motherfucker, I don't need death metals, I just need materials. If you were to sell me a chest that contains random red metals and like 4 a piece and charge like $5 or some for them, I'd be like, okay. If I was up against the wall, I'd want to do that. And maybe there's some legal ramifications or something that's making them not do that, but to me it's kind of like, just please, please. God, it becomes, because again, I can't tell you how, I said this on stream, and it may be like a little bit brutal, but to me, it's what saved the game for me, heavily. Because, again, like I said, it allowed me to get back what I love so dearly about the game, which was the progression, the next step. And having to go through like 7 loading screens, or just to get to a floor that is what you want, and then having the like burden over you that if you die, you're just screwed. So it's like a game that in order to play it, you need to jump 7 hours into, which I'm fine with a game being serious and you have to be like, got it, but then again, this game is far from serious. Like in every attribute, it's goofy. But I don't know, to me, it's what saved the game. I'm not sure if like I want to go more into it, but I feel like that's kind of good enough. I feel like a lot of you guys know what I mean. Like the grind is just a bit, even for a free to play, is a bit bonkers. So I gotta play safe. I gotta retrain myself to be a survivor opposed to just a psycho who just wants to get his shit and leave. Oh, look at them gold pants. We should do this. Hey. Those gold pants are way better than I thought. Yep, no, fuck that. That is... Christ, silk. I should have known though that those pants were gold, and way too leveled up. Wool! 2 wools! We're gonna train you back over to here. Well, maybe we can get rid of those pants with this. This is gonna take a bit, I'll be honest. I just need those pants to break. Oh, do I have a poison weapon? Oh, I do. Poisoned. The vomit, thank you. Don't block, it's already hard enough. Now I'm gonna poison ya. Oh, you got me. Not bad. Don't keep hitting me. I'm a button masher at heart. I hate it. There we go. See, as soon as her pants broke, we're in business. But goddamn, 400 souls. I don't know, man. I feel like they should. It sounds fucked up, but they should like see if a fighter is like really equipped and then send them after people and like reward you as such. Because to me, it's like she was. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe she just wore the pants. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she wore the pants because she wanted you to like. She wanted to aggro people. But it's like, well, again, what I mean by is it's like sometimes hunters can be a very good benefit because they aggro all the enemies, and the fact that she can survive a lot of damage means the fact that she can aggro longer. Damn it, I thought this was the right way. Oh God, we're gonna have to play these games. Fun. Hey guy. Oh, I didn't mean, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, God damn it. I don't care, just hit me if you, yeah, fine. There, vomit me. I don't have the one person to retreat into. I don't have the open elevator. So good. Not worth $30 a month, at even close. But like, yeah. But yeah, farming in any attribute got cut in half. Not even cut in half. I would say it went down by like 80%. Because a lot of what farming is in this game, and it's kind of what like breaks it for a lot of players, is the loading screens. You spend like fucking more time in a loading screen than you do actually playing, which is not great. I'm not sure if that goes. Like, if it's different when you're on PS Pro, maybe a bit, but for the most part, it's still the same problem of having to open 3 doors just to get to the chest that you need to get the medal from, and then go to the medal, get the medal, go participate in like 3 waves, and then go back. It's just a lot of hoops that you gotta jump through when that's not what farming, that's not why farming is fun for a lot of people. That's not why grinding and farming exists like that in other games. The reason why so many games take farming as a thing and like put it into their game is because it's, to a weird degree, people find it excessively satisfying. I'm not even kidding when it's like excessive. If you've ever played Destiny or any of those games, there's a part of you that loves the next step, but there's also there's a part of you that doesn't want to have to bust your ass completely to get it. Like, again, this can be easily described in Destiny. In Destiny, there was this thing called the Loot Cave. People were literally, all you do is sit down near a rock, and there was this cave that had enemies spawning loot every time you killed them. People will take the path of least resistance. I've heard that once, and I think that's so true. So people did that, despite it was just as, if not more beneficial, just to do strikes. And you do that, but strikes asked for a little bit more, so people went with the lesser alternative. So yeah, I don't know, because to me, honestly, I've gotten to the point where, again, I knew this was gonna go away because it's the whole microtransactions with death medals, which I'm not sure if I agree with, because death medals, I feel like when you get to endgame, don't really impact as much. Like, even when I had 40 and I wasn't, and this salvage cost wasn't a thing, I still felt like I was like, well, whatever. Like, if I were to farm the upper floors, I'm going to be excessively protective and etc. So I kind of had ways around it. What a fucker. Oh, then never mind. This is not a hater. It's just a random spawn. Cool. Yeah, whatever. Just fucking whatever. Okay, hit the why? Why is a fist faster than a bat to the skull? What is going on? I think I should poison her first. Oh God. Oh, that's so much damage that thing does. You're gonna get poisoned. Actually, you're fine. All right. Well, this weapon is stronger than I thought. Oh, whoa. So we got 2. This is another 1. We got 3. We need 6. We need another 3, boys. We may be able to do it in this video. We're not gonna be able to get the next evolution of the hat I want, but fuck. But we will get to see what it looks like at its 4th tier. We can't create the 4th tier, just see it. That's great. Wrong way. Also, this helmet's not the worst, like, as well as I just hope it's a skull. I hope it upgrades to an actual skull. But, like a Grim Reaper type thing, not like Death's. Death's is its own, like, special niche. But I really hope it becomes something. The mask itself is actually pretty good. It gives you a lot of resistance, just like your armor and your defense. It buffs, as well as a little bit of your health, so kind of good. I hope. We'll see. And yeah, honestly, guys, what did you feel? Because to me, it's a hard balance, because I know that like the how they see it is, it's like this thing that kills the player needs to be there, or like just like sways the player to buy kill coins. Needs to be here because of that exact reason. It's our microtransaction. It's the thing that needs to sway players. And I get that, but to me, it's also not exactly how players work. Like, again, I said it before, it's a just swaying method almost. Like, I don't see it as a draw. Like, to me, death medals, again, are, I guess they are nice when you do die and you're up top floors and you're like, shit, I need to redo it, etc. But I don't know, man, because to me, I don't really see that. I feel like at the beginning, I used a shit ton of death medals because I was like, I don't even know what's happening. But as soon as you wrap your head around the shit, you don't really need to use them. Like, again, if you have a second life, and you know that running is a pretty good tactic / way out of dodge, you're pretty much okay. And I don't know, to me it's like, death medals never served that for a lot of players, I feel. They never were like, as soon as you get to endgame, you need these currency. I feel like it was the opposite. I feel like you didn't need them at all. But all it did was slow down the players. Like, to me, again, I think they're monetizing the wrong thing in this game. It's not about dying, it's not about living, it's about resource grind. Make resources payable. I'm not gonna throw money at it because I'm very niche with my money. I don't like using it on stuff like that. I might if yeah, but to me, that is what so many players would dive on, and it would make your game so much fucking money. And again, maybe there's some sort of legal loophole where they can't actually sell that. But I feel like that's the one thing that people are having issues with. It's not the fear of dying or having to continue, because usually if you die, you're gonna die again. Like, if you're dead, it's probably because your armor is stripped off and enemies are one shot at you. It's not gonna help if you have 1 second life. You're gonna get hit down again, especially if you're up top side. If you don't have armor up top side, you're just gonna get shit on. So again, to me, I feel like they're monetizing the wrong thing. Oh, you're fine. Unless you're hidden. No, you're the guy. Just, oh, wow, I didn't know that had a faster, don't burn my armor. This armor is actually not mine. I found it, and it's high level. Oh, I had my fist. I broke my thing. Oh, I'm out of breath. Damn machete. I have so much war assembly, guys. I have like a stupid amount of war assembly. Ooh, a shock shroom. No one uses those because they're maybe shit. I don't know. Oh, this is a 5-tier resource. I thought it was, I heard the next, one of people were telling me on stream, fuck off, dude, really? I'm gonna be broke by the time I get my stuff. Anyways, one of you guys were telling me on stream that it asks for silk next, which I'm not sure if it's just because you've upgraded your stuff and you know all the hats ask for silk, or if you've actually upgraded the helmet and seen what it looks like. Because to me, I really want to see what the helmet looks like. And if it doesn't change and it only gets like maybe some like stupid bug feelers, then fucking, please tell me. Shit, man, I really hope that's not the case. If it becomes even stupider, if it becomes that crap, I'm gonna be so disappointed. It's literally a mask that is white, and you have to, one of the materials you upgrade it with is bone metal. That means that fucking piece of steel, mask, whatever, is bone metal. So why would you not make a skull? I realize there's Death, and there's Senpai, and we can never top him. I'm not saying make it like it. I'm just saying do something creative with the mask, please, because this is the most bland thing ever. Like, even if it's just like designs, like they just put in some crates, not even like a skull, I just really hope the mask part changes. I don't give a shit about the hood. It would be cool if the hood changed, but I'm just saying. But also, it's still on 3rd star, so we need to get it all the way past 4th, and then 5th, I think, would be the only time when it drastically changes, because otherwise it's always just color changes, but if you get it to 5th, it starts to be crazy. How much wool do we have? We have 4. We need 2 more. fucking awesome.
Guys, holy shit, this video is pretty dated, and I had a live stream a couple days ago, and we actually, someone robbed me with the helmet, which they took a lot of money, so kind of like a, you know, it's shitty but also cool. I'd seen the helmet at 5-star. Holy balls, does it look cool. It's essentially the mask, except the white part is all black, and there's like these big red glowing eyes, and the mask is covered with barbed wire. So like, just imagine barbed wire wrapping all around the face, and I think the hood is darker. So it looks beyond sick and just scary as shit. Awesome. I'm happy I'm investing in this helmet. I'll show it to you guys when it's hopefully done. It may take a fucking long time though. Okay, back to the video.
Okay, well, we've already talked about like the glory days of salvage cost, and I would love to hear your guys' situation, because it was so nice to just... This game basically became Dark Souls, and it fit it so well. I feel like the creator of the game wanted to make Dark Souls, and which one is it? I think it's 12. Anyways, I feel like the creator of this game wanted to make a Dark Souls type game, and they had to like figure out some way for it to make money, of course. So then they're like, hey, death medals, and there's like a big punishment for dying. But to me, it's like that's not the part that I think a lot of players have problems with. Don't get me wrong. I think when I'm streaming the game, I hear a lot of people have trouble with the bosses because it gets crazy. Especially when you get higher and higher up, they become impossible unless you. Again, it sucks because I'm very meticulous about how I play games, so if I'm having a hard time, I do research. I'm a nerd about it. I'm really stupid in the sense that I'll go look up on forums about how the best way to do it is, and how to beat the boss, and like ways to get around the excessive difficulty. And I shared those with you guys the entire time I've been playing. I think that's why I've garnered an audience, which is surprising because again, we have a fucking huge, in my little world, a huge Let It Die audience. I can't tell you guys enough how it's fucking crazy. Like each view gets like 1,000, which is 1,000 views, which fucking blows my mind. Like again, not used to that in the slightest. So if I'm a bit of a mess, it's why. But also I don't want that to become like insanity. You know what I mean? How do you know where I am all the time? But yeah, even though I know these videos get decent views, I don't want to be like, hey guys, welcome back to Let It Die, and it's all fake leather, silk. I hate everything. Stop it. I mean, I have an insane amount of war assembly. It is really crazy, honestly. Let's get this just to deal with shitty enemies. And we'll get the nice dagger / Bowie knife, combat knife, whatever. Yeah, do you guys think I'm crazy? Is it like that they're not monetizing the right thing? Or is it that like maybe death medals are like the be all end all and there's a reason for that? But to me, again, it's like the resources. Then again, maybe there is like a reason why they're not doing it, and like a legal reason. Maybe PlayStation's like, fucking no, you can't do that. That's like, whatever. But I feel like the community would be like, thank God, I could just get the armor I want. And it's funny because even though they turned off salvage costs, this thing still costed like fucking almost $100,000. What the shit? But yeah, still cost a crazy amount. We need 2 more. I might be just the worst at math. I think both, honestly. Also, it's fantastic that, again, I threw away 42 death medals. And I did throw them away, because... Fuck. I did throw them away. We need 2 more of those. Yeah, well, I'll get those on my time, guys. This is the end of the video. I was hoping to upgrade it so the mask we could at least see what it becomes next. Its color palette. It's not going to actually change until we get to 5-star. That's when stuff actually starts to change completely, which is awesome. But regardless, guys, that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. Just a topic, honestly. Oh, we lined up at hell. Welcome to hell, right there. Our guy's hell. I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, I might play a little bit more tonight. I just kind of wanted to farm a little bit, but also talk to you guys about this salvage cost reduction. Or I'm not sure if they've reduced the cost. I don't think they have. I think it's, again, to them, it's very much like one of the core pillars of the game. But to me, it's like, I don't think it's the dying that is the thing. Especially if you make it past the 20th floor, like 25, you make it around there, I feel like you're not playing in the same park anymore. Like if you made it that far, you understand tricks. Those tricks keep you alive throughout the entirety of the game. So yeah, again, I don't really think that it's the dying that's the issue, it's the grind. And the fact that they're not minimizing it, or not minimizing it because it's there, because it's a free-to-play game. But the fact that they're not monetizing that is the one thing I'm wondering about. And then again, E3 is literally probably going on when I upload this video. I'm so excited. I'm watching all of them. I'm fucking, it's my favorite event of the year. It's like Christmas. Anyways, even though I know I'm not gonna be able to play the games in like 10 years, but still. Dude, I got so disappointed by Scalebound. It was like my favorite thing at E3, and then it just got canceled. I'm sorry. We're ending the video, but what the fuck? But they're going to E3. Maybe they'll explain something like, because they update this game fucking too much, so much. I love it, but it's a lot. So hopefully one of these updates they'll introduce like the next batch of microtransactions, like again being able to increase your backpack space. Maybe an armor set that does that. Maybe a mushroom that does that, increases your inventory space. And like these special like elevator exclusive access, like stuff like that, like a ticket that would give you free salvage costs for the day. Like again, you could monetize this and people would eat it up because farming this game is a bit much. Any way that could help reduce that or negate it or make it more fair, people would buy and love. So I don't know. To me, it's like this game has a lot of stuff that can be monetized, but they're not monetizing it. I'm like, why? I realize you need to make your buck, so make it. Again, maybe there's legal shit, but I don't know. Maybe moving on. Because right now the game is not going to change. So to me, it's like the only thing you could do is to give people the option not to participate in the shit. I don't know. Regardless, guys, I still got a ton of stuff to do and let show you guys new helmets, showing you guys my new fighter that hopefully is going to be a powerhouse. Hopefully. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is Logan Endor Frost, and bye, guys.